record it.
Now I'm recording.
Long time no Barf and Garf podcast.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Great. What do we have here?
Oh, what? This?
Oh,
Just a little trophy.
dang.
Just a little piece of hardware.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Welcome to the pod, boys. Barf
Hey,
and Garf episode. What episode is this? Like 4
this is 4, yeah.
in like 6 years.
You know what, David? We
Really
don't need that
pumping out the
negativity.
content.
We don't need that negativity right now.
Richard is back.
He's
Richard,
checking on his dogs. He's outside.
Was Richard checking on your stitches?
You know what? I had the doctor redo that one stitch on the left side.
Yeah.
This might be covered by HIPAA, but I should have had him done the right side because the last 2 days he'd been hurting like crazy. So today I just gave up. I took a shower and then I went in there with some tweezers and scissors and did my own surgery today and got rid of the stitch, and I feel so much better.
What rating is our podcast? MA.
May 17 because the doobie rolling.
Speaking of, salud.
Yay.
It was the old doobie roll.
Guys, we got a lot to cover. What's on the agenda?
Well, maybe we start with Rory's health going into the Masters Cup.
Masters Cup preview /
Yeah, we have the
runners and
team right
riders.
here.
Yeah, it's really touch and go. We'll see. I mean, I'm probably still putting more than Dave.
I threw 9 putts yesterday.
Ooh, probably more than Nick.
They felt really good. Anya dunked a couple for me that I missed. So I'm like 7 for 9. With the assist, I'm 100%.
Given.
Are you putting with Anya now?
A little bit.
Oh, she
He
loves
goes up
it.
there and dunks it. It's
Daddy,
super
daddy,
cute.
daddy.
Yeah, it's super cute.
Wow. Do you think she's going to be a disc golfer?
Potentially. I don't know. We'll see. I hope she's a southpaw racket sports enthusiast, personally.
Like a pickleballer?
I'm trying to make her a lefty as much as I'm trying to encourage the lefty as much as I can. She's showing glimpses of being amphibious.
Ambidextrous, you mean?
No, amphibious. That's the word.
Dave's talking like I text.
So Rory, were you fighting on a stick, or did you numb yourself at all, or you just pulled out the stitch? And did you think you pulled out too early? Was there blood? Everything fine?
It wasn't, there was not too much blood. No, it was just kind of getting infected and not doing well. So I just went in there.
Is there pain when you're moving fast, or where is
There
there?
was not
Yeah.
now, not
Not
since
now.
this afternoon. I feel like Kramer on the golf course.
All right.
Giddy up.
Giddy up. All right.
So you'll be good to go.
I
So
might, yeah.
you
I'm
got
gonna
another
try
10 days
to.
to recover.
I'm gonna try to throw a disc on Friday. We'll see.
Sweet. All right.
I mean, as long as you don't have like a really big straddle putt to really if you get a really big straddle and you just stay down, we'll know that you need medical attention.
I pulled a stitch, boys.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I think I'll be okay.
You're gonna be like 90%, 95%,
Probably like 70%.
70% Rory. So who do you like knowing that 70% Rory versus like no putt Nick?
I
Wow.
70% Rory is like the best version of Rory. It's when he's like 110%.
NS.
That's when he's like over the top.
Have we
But
really seen NSR? Like
like a 70%. I'm gonna have no more kids. I'm flowing. Like that's a
Wow.
dangerous place to come from.
NKR.
Just no
Okay.
kids, just living it up.
Dude, you can't put that on the pod, bro.
Oh, sorry.
That's how we got our last pod canceled.
Sorry.
Cut.
That's non-herbal
Cut.
tobacco. It's non-tobacco smoking blend.
That's how you that's how we got our not
Yeah,
safe
well,
for
flagged.
work
We did get
warning.
we did get managed. Okay, so Masters Cup preview.
Yeah, 2 rounds. First round at Pinto, second round at De La.
Is anyone available for Friday doubles, alternate shot, which is what Kyle suggested after I
Alternate
suggested
shot.
play Friday before the Masters Cup.
I usually like to take the day off before a couple big rounds, so I don't know how I feel about that. That Thursday would be tasty, but yeah, that's me personally. Alternate shot would be a little more appeasing or appealing.
What going into Pinto, like Pinto first, did you kind of like think about when you're planning it? Like, did you consciously say I want to do Pinto first? Do you think that suited you more, or was it just the flow of the days?
I think it was just the flow of the days.
Yeah,
I mean, originally it was gonna be Sunday would be the golf course.
The
right,
ball.
right, right, right. Save the
I
big
can't
stars for
play
last.
3 rounds right now.
Good thing you did.
Oh, sure.
Seriously.
Wow.
Yeah. That's that's the thinking ahead, Rory.
That really worked out. What do you think the winning score is going to be? That was my
Oh,
list
good
of
question.
questions. Like what's the winning score? Like what have we pulled off? Like what was last year's at De La? Do you remember?
It was around even, I think.
Really?
What was the format last year?
I mean, we can look on UDisc. It was 2 rounds at De La.
This is the
Two
most
rounds,
And
full
they were
day,
unprepared.
mixed. It was like a mixed. It was kind of in the mediums.
full day law.
It was like medium De La.
Yeah, wasn't that right? 2 rounds.
That sounds about right.
Do you know how the layout's going to be this time?
I emailed Tom about it.
This is the most unprepared podcast YouTube has ever seen.
What
Tom,
Tom, what Tom say?
Tom said check with Marty, but I think we're gonna put it back in the longs, which would be great.
Back in the
I'm trying to
lawn.
get. I would love them to put it all in the longs again, like the pro day one. That would be great.
So obviously we got to account for that, but like if it's in the longs, I mean that jumps up by 4
At least
at least.
if it's in the mid where it is now, I think the winning score is going to be like 6 under.
With Pinto,
Yeah, I think like 3 under, 3 under, something.
I
Like
will
that.
take the over for sure.
Nick,
Really?
Nick and Rory were in a playoff at 6 under last year.
2 rounds of De La
Yeah.
in like a medium. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What
What
were
did you?
what were all the scores?
Um, but Chris had shot 7 under the first round, and Nick shot 7, and Rory shot 6.
What?
Yeah, and then
What happened the second round?
the next day, um, they yeah, Rory shot like what, 1 over or even? 1 over, and Nick shot even.
Same guys, same course?
Same guys, same course.
Final
Wow.
round, bro. Pressure.
I shot even and beat Chris by 1. He had shot what's a 95? Well, he shot 8 over to shoot 1 over then. And Dave, you beat Taylor by 1, 5 over and 6 over.
What a crazy spread.
Not too bad though. Nick 6 under and Rory at 6 under, and then Taylor at 6 over, so 10 stroke spread.
No,
But
I mean the from day one to day two.
yeah.
That's wild.
We must
Wasn't
have
it?
been
I think
hungover.
it was windier the next day.
Maybe.
Early hungover.
I feel like the wild card is gonna be like Pinto, you know, like who can handle Pinto, who Because Pinto, you can kind of like Pinto, you can rack up some numbers out there. You can rack up some big numbers on some of those holes, but
It's playing hard.
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
Kyle watched it, right? What did you watch the pros, right? On the
I mean, are
local.
we playing that setup?
Yeah.
If we're playing that setup, it's going to be gnarly.
I think it's 20 holes.
No, there's good. They had a bunch of temp stuff out there. That's not going to be out there.
Roy, that's a TD thing. The couple of those holes, like hole
It,
5 or 6, how you can play that par 4 in the back. Are we playing that? They played the par 3.
they played two par threes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
we're
like
gonna play that as the par
500.
four. Chris and I played that as the par three, and it was not a very good par three.
It's
Neither.
like 500 feet uphill. It's kind of silly.
Well, 2 of them birdied in the final group, but yeah, for us,
Chris had a birdie putt.
um,
On the par four.
No, on the par three, the long par three.
Yeah.
When we
Yeah.
played it, he had like
Pinto's gonna
a
be a wild card. I mean,
55, 55 footer.
if you can keep it close to even at Pinto, if it's playing tough, that's gonna be really good.
mhm.
I
But
mean,
Roy,
it's
you're
gonna be
kind of
hot.
thinking playing those 2 holes as those par 4s.
Just playing one as a par four, yeah.
Um,
Not playing the pin on the left, just playing the one back in the trees is the par four.
yeah, and then what about the next hole, playing the one super long as the par 4?
Oh, you mean the next that no, there's a short par three in between there. There's like a 370-foot hyzer par three, and then the long par four going back down the hill.
You're right. That's what I meant.
Yeah, that one's gonna be played as a par four. Did they play that as a par three?
Yeah.
In the medium
They,
position.
they put in a new position. It was like
Yeah,
450
Chris and
on
I
the
played
line.
it. It was like a tweener hole.
Mhm.
Yeah, for us.
Cleaner for us, yeah, exactly.
For them, yeah,
Yeah,
no.
we could like almost get there. I think I had like a 60 footer or 80 footer or something, and I ripped a drive, and I was like, "This sucks. Why are we doing this?"
Storylines going to Masters Cup. We got Rory trying to like, what were your notes? Grand Slam?
I'm just trying not to finish last, bro.
Here's my
Don't give me
question.
that.
He's been He wanted player of the year, didn't get it. He's like, I'm mad. I'm gonna go for a grand slam. I'm gonna stomp you guys. And then storyline going into this, did he plan as the TD? He planned his surgery really close
Yeah.
to his own tournament. Is that gonna really hurt him at the end of the year for the grand slam? If looking back on it, if he it plays a little hurt, doesn't win, then wins the next 3. Was that like a little stumble? But
This is Ben Hogan coming back from the bus crash situation. If he could pull this one off, man.
yeah. Um
Wow, the 30 for 30 is going to be
I don't
just
want any expectation going into the season. I don't want anything.
I think that's what you're saying, Kyle. He's taking the expectations off of his shoulders by doing
Yeah,
this. He's got an easy out.
that's what Nick said. He said, "I'm not practicing. I'm not playing. I'm just gonna walk in there and take that Masters Cup
It
like I should have
sounds
had last year."
like
Blah blah blah.
I think it could be anyone's
it sounds like it's there for the taking, Kyle.
now with all this being said. Yeah.
Chris is my pick.
Chris plays Dale pretty well.
He
I
played Pinto real good. You'll see
And
tomorrow.
he's
Apparently,
playing
are you guys playing?
no.
I'm playing Daylaw with Chris for some holes. I just feel like personally, yeah, I mean he's been throwing the disc really well, but
Crazy
putting
good.
putting over 49 holes, you gotta putt decent to win that tournament over 49 holes.
Gotta
And
putt
Chris is
decent.
putting lately. Uh, I know he's been practicing, so once that transfers over to the course, we're all screwed. But yeah,
That's
I
scary.
think that will be something to watch.
Mhm.
Taylor's been busy. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is kind of up for
He's
the
been busy.
grabs. We've
This
all
is
been
anyone's
busy,
game,
and
man. Yeah.
yeah,
Someone
I
can just get hot.
Do you feel like you want to win it, Kyle?
I'm actually feeling for the first time in a while like kind of healthy. And I think that that gives a lot of confidence
Ooh,
when you're out there playing healthy. Uh, so yeah, I feel good. I feel good this time.
wow. He hasn't said that in a while, guys.
No,
That's
Yeah,
been a while.
I haven't felt it in a while. But no, everyone's really good, so you can only be kind of confident about your own game. If any one of you play your best game, anyone can take it. But yeah, I feel really good going in this year, and I think having my health is gonna really give me some positive vibes out there.
Mm,
Feels like forever since our last master or our last tournament, right?
a long time,
Yeah.
a long time.
I
And
can't
then
even,
we'll roll right into summertime open. So it's kind of a
don't
nice,
even know. Yeah. When was the last tournament? I don't even know.
the Heiser Fest
But it was
with
late.
Ryan Ranch,
It was late.
It was this year. It was in
But it
January.
was late. Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
it was on my birthday,
Right, right. Okay.
right? It was on my birthday, the 13th.
Yeah, yeah.
What
Uh,
were those scores?
uh,
Wow.
that was a good, that was really
Wow.
fun. Super fun day. Um, Always a fun day. Really looking forward to it. I think the weather
Yeah,
will be good.
yeah.
And so tea times at 1 at Pinto,
Yeah,
and then anything planned afterwards or TBD?
I don't think anyone's bringing their families around. Dave wants to bring the family around. I don't know if Taylor is around.
Hmm.
I
For
thought we'd get a
after.
quick bite to eat at Corlitos in a brew, but I'm happy to pivot and go somewhere else where people want to join. Obvious choice for Dave is Beer 30.
Obvio.
Huh?
Obvio. My home away from home.
But I don't know. I mean, I'm open.
And then Sunday at Day Law is what, at 9 or 10?
9, whatever. I don't know. I mean, it'd be great if 9 is probably going to be a rush, but on the T pad usually.
8:30.
I mean, 8:30 is cool if people want to get up that early,
We're
but
all in town.
yeah.
I think it'd be fun if we all met for a little breakfast and then just
But
cruise
like, I'm
out.
fine. 10 o'clock is fine too. I don't.
Let's
I'm.
do 10. We're a sixum. We're not going to be waiting. People are going to be waiting on
I
us.
feel like if you go at 8:30, then people are going to be angry with us.
Yeah, for sure. We're not going to be waiting on anyone. They're going to be waiting on us.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Rory popping stitches left and right, dude. Just like
I'm wearing my short shorts too.
the jorts, dude. Give yourself a little stretch,
I'm not
man.
wearing jorts. No, I'm wearing those table tennis ones I got you. I got each of us a
Oh, the
pair.
80s looking ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're very supportive of the boys.
So you've got your what
I'm
do they
supposed to
call it in golf?
have
Your
a jock strap.
scripting. You've got your scripting all laid out. Your
I've got my
outfits.
outfit. Yeah,
Oh, good stuff.
yeah, I'm
Well, it's
proud
gonna
about
be
it.
fun.
you have the scarf there? Did you already buy the scarf?
I have it right here.
Wow. Preview?
Preview.
Barf and Garf exclusive.
Nice.
Cashmere.
Classy.
Has like a Scottish or
Yeah.
Irish feel to it.
Yeah,
Little tartan feel. I like it, man. That's classy.
It's
it's a
way
nice.
nicer than yours.
It is nicer than mine, but it's gonna be mine. So
All right.
Wow, that would look real good in your office. Make sure you really touch that a lot before the tournament, Rory.
it's no problem. I
Uh,
touched the wild turkey trophy. I touched the cup.
Buck tradition.
wow.
Should
Come
we
and get me.
pivot to
Come and get me.
should we pivot?
Yeah, I wanted to ask Kyle. He said we're all really good. Anyone could win it, and I was gonna ask
Hmm.
him, after watching those pros, do you really think like how sucky we are? Because
Hmm.
like watching that round at De La, like watching Ezra and Andrew just shred like a whole 16 with the high bending right turn over the like
Yes.
over the tree that we barely get to, and he's like
Yes.
100 feet above it.
I
There are
like
levels out there, guys.
I like the line he took. He put it way left
but
and really
so
high
high. Like we could never even throw it that
Yeah.
high.
and just let it work way over there. It was really cool. I thought the coolest shot, if you watch Miranda throw a mid-range on 15 high and just let it float over all those trees. And he's in high school and he's like half my size and he throws a mid-range that just floats over the top. So crazy.
It's like watching Manu. What's his name? Manu? The Japanese kid? The
Yeah.
not kid, the Japanese guy. Diminutive. It's just insane, man. There's levels out there, man. But that's why disc golf is so cool because you get to watch those guys play the exact same course, be the exact same size as you, and just like I can't do that.
But why can't we like break through? I don't understand why.
We've been trying to figure it out for a long time, man. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know. You're getting closer than us.
we're gonna figure it
You've
out.
unlocked a couple things that, that you've got another little extra gear in there. I don't know what it is, man.
It's
I'm
gotta
not
be the
sure.
it's gotta be the spin rate or something.
It's something to do with spin and grip, and I don't have it. Like, do you
How
feel
did
like
you
your
do it in
grip strength
flat
is?
bands?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Do you
Like
feel like
Nate
your
Perkins
grip
was
strength
like,
is stronger? Do you feel like you can are you squeezing it more? Or are you like
who, me?
I don't yeah,
I'm just trying to turn my hips faster.
trying to turn your hips
All I'm
faster.
doing, yeah, I'm just trying to like turn my hips faster.
That's interesting.
Do you feel like you have control still when you do that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Hmm.
I feel like I'm like on the cusp of like,
Part of me does feel like it's just like this silly thing, everyone's out there like disc golf has become this thing where it's like form. I hate that fucking word, but you know what I mean? It's like so dumb. It's like chasing rainbows. It's like in golf, it's the same shit. But like I'm never gonna be able to do what Rory McIlroy does. Like, why even think
no,
about
no.
like the top guys, like you're flying at 320. Like I'm not gonna go fly at 320, dude. So why do I think I can throw at 450 or 500 or 550? Like it's just not there.
I
It just
think
it's just so deceiving. They make it look so easy. It's like a major league pitcher, dude. I mean, obviously
yeah,
there's a lot more
It's
height.
different than that.
I know it is and it isn't. That's the argument I'm making. Like,
but
I think it's
Rory,
more similar to like, dude, you're never gonna stand up on a mound and throw it 103, like
No,
ever,
no.
ever, ever, no matter how many form videos you watch. Like, it's not a thing. Like part of me just thinks that it's just like
You either got it or you don't.
a little bit like a track runner that's like 5'9" and can run a 10-100 like watch his form, look at it. Like, no, dude, is not like
Yeah.
there's a little bit of that is my not to be like a defeatist, but like I'm just saying we have to be realistic.
I really feel like if you watch McElroy swing, he gets the club way up here. It's a hard swing. You guys throw it just as when the disc comes out of your
Violent.
hand, it comes out like the pros almost. It's just that theirs
Stay in
somehow
there.
keep going.
They stay in the air. Yeah.
Yeah, for
It does
sure.
not come out like that. Like
So
Andrew has so much turn. His body goes so quick at the end. It's
yeah,
like a Drew Gibson. They just at
it's a
the end they
fast there's fast twitch
so
stuff.
quick.
But that's what I'm getting at. There's like fast twitch stuff going on. There's like all those things that like you can't teach that. Like what I would be very curious, what we need to do, slush fund, official, you've heard you hearing it here first. For the boys, we need a radar gun for the boys. Like we need a radar gun. I want to know, like,
Mm,
I want to go to these pro events and I want to be like, okay, see it, like, okay, that's what 65 looks like, right? Radar it. And then I want to hit Rory with it. He just throws a destroyer. Dude, what was that? Boom, 65. Just keep it in the bag. Just like, just see what's going on out there. Like, I think that'd be super interesting. You probably get one for pretty cheap.
They have I think they have that set up at the OTB.
Okay, that's fine, but I think it'd be fun for us to have it just like in our in our side bets and stuff. Like that'd be so
So
fun. Like, dude, I bet you can't hit 55, bro. Or whatever. It'd just be interesting to see, like, oh, am I throwing it 60 miles an hour, but it's only going this, then it's like gotta be spin or technique, or whatever. I just think that'd be really telling and like pretty interesting to see what's going on there.
God, that'd be fun. We should
Yeah.
slush fun. Look that up. If it's like around what, 100?
I have no idea what a
Like a
radar.
radar gun?
Yeah, get a radar gun. Yeah,
A
that's what I'm
radar,
saying.
just a regular radar gun? There
Yeah,
can't be much.
no, no. And I'm not talking about the spin rate. I know there's that thing that you put on the dip and there's like spin rate, which is like next level, which is super cool. But
Just like arm, you're talking about just arm speed, basically.
yeah, just speed, just MPH.
I would be sad to see what my
We'll bet on it. We'll set the line for Kyle, like, hey.
It's so sad to see it.
So good. I think it'd be
Be the
really
worst.
interesting.
It'd be so bad.
We could establish a plot over the years, like the next decade, like to see our our slow decline into. It'd be so fun. Put it on the spreadsheet, man.
We're waiting for Rory's to climb, but he keeps throwing it farther and
Rory's is gonna do this for Ben. Ours are all just gonna go.
better. But
I'm going far.
we
Yeah, I'm
we
aware. It's
we thought
true.
a new kid would slow him down, but I don't know. It
NKR
doesn't.
NKR, dude, is coming out of the gates. I'm
I'm
calling
about
it
to unlock some serious distance. You
NKR.
guys,
Yeah,
you're gonna see it at
all
the next.
that all that extra gonad juice is gonna gotta go somewhere.
That's what makes disc golf a lot different than golf is like you can reach par threes that I can't. And if you can start throwing it even farther, you're gonna reach par threes that nobody can. Where in golf, if it's a par four, you can realistically hit driver hybrid while
Right.
maybe someone's hitting driver eight
Right.
iron. That's a huge advantage to have an eight iron, but at least you're
Right.
both going at it.
At least
In disc golf,
potentially you could both get there and have a putt.
yeah, yeah, in disc golf, like one person just cannot get there. Um, that's a lot different when you
Pretty,
can start throwing at 500 feet.
yeah, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, I agree. And that's why the
Totally.
pros are all like approaching that point in where like to be a top pro, you have to have X distance out the gate. It's becoming the end game. There's
I
got to
mean,
be one.
watching those guys play Las Vegas, and then last year I was there in person, and like they're all throwing it so much farther
Yeah, the
this
game's
year,
leveling
even
up.
like
Yeah.
that par four that's with the golf green and the
Hmm.
two bunkers in the water.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They
Yeah.
were all eagling that hole like no
Easy.
problem.
Just Heiser. Yeah.
And yeah,
Par
two
three.
years ago when Drew and him in the last year, they were like barely getting there, and everyone's just parking that pin.
Yeah.
And the next hole with four hands, no one was getting there last year, and everyone is getting there this year.
Everyone there.
That's
And on, yeah, 18, the tee shots on 18, their layups are way down there.
they're across the car path, every
Hmm.
one with like mid ranges.
Yeah.
That's a layup, yeah.
Disc golf has not been end gamed. You know what I mean? They're still growing. They're still like the skill sets are still being expanded and pushed every year. It's crazy.
Yeah, Paul's
The
probably like,
technique.
damn it.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
can we talk about fantasy for a second?
Hmm.
Nick, this is your 7 seconds.
I've given up. I don't even care.
This is
I don't even care.
what anyone wanted,
Oh no.
except
Yeah.
no one saw this coming. We
Mm-mm.
should have, because I don't know how we let him get that team.
Mm-mm.
And all you can do is tip your hat and say, well played, sir. I mean, barring like a seriously catastrophic series of events, this is just a beatdown for the ages. Like, wow.
I yeah,
Unreal.
I don't
Yeah,
understand.
how much is he gonna win by?
Did Anthony just win last week too in overseas or
I
no?
don't know.
I don't know who won that tournament.
He took the week off, I
Oh, he
think.
did.
I don't
Um,
know. I mean, he's got a 200-point lead already
That's pretty big time. But
with
it's early in the season. We have that going for us. Um,
He's won every one but two events, like slaughtered.
and yeah, really want them.
like 12 events to go. Like it's not looking good.
Not even close, dude. It's gonna be a slaughter fest.
Yeah, that's
Does
I
your
think
does your rum count for this year too? Oh wait, no, you gave that to Kyle.
that was for last year.
Jeez.
A little late. Interest was a
But you
good.
already gave a bottle this year, so you should be good.
what if Dickerson starts kind of getting bad like he did last year, and then Andrew Presnell comes back down to earth, and
He didn't even pick Andrew, bro.
he did the next week. He got a fifth, which was great. I like Dave's team a lot. I just don't think they're performing that well. I think um
My team has been performing severely.
severely. So
The only problem there is I'm 500 points back.
I I would say
Literally.
Isaac's gonna start doing better, and Paul in the majors, but
I mean, it would take a couple of like super crazy big numbers. Like, look, anything can happen, like the majors, etc. But it is we're gonna need a lot of help, and
mhm,
I just don't see it happening. But
yeah, me.
Calvin and AB would have to like get in a fight and like hurt each other, break each other's arms in like a wrestling scrap or something, fighting with some rocks like they do, rock hounding accident. I don't know.
What
Uh,
was
I,
the other topic? There's one
I
other
th-
one.
I think Nick took AB like 10th, by the way. Uh,
Yeah, but he,
Insane.
no one, you can't predict
Insane.
that.
yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
but he won last year. Like looking back at that draft, that was just insane.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, super crazy. But well done. I
yeah,
mean, let's see what happens. We'll do a special Barf and Garf update if Nick blows it.
that would be.
We'll
Everyone's
do a
talking
very
about,
special episode.
everyone's talking about colluding. So we should collude with the second,
Wow, has there been collusion talks? Wow,
second,
Ooh,
second, whoever's in second.
I'm into that.
Just saying.
I got colluded
just
against.
for the record, that is illegal, and I would never condone that.
Same.
Just to put that out there for the record,
You guys don't want to be a part of my conspiracy? Is that what you're saying?
it's illegal, and I would never condone it on the record.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
But all my players are open to be traded.
But I happen to have a six-time major champion.
What
I
Um,
there was
was
one other
thinking
topic. I forget what
Another
thinking
topic. We covered your situation. We covered Masters Cup and fantasy. Is there anything else?
Nick wanted to talk about Pebble Beach Gate.
Beach Pebblegate, dude.
That's funny. I like
when
Googled it. I was like, what happened to Pebble
What
Beach Gate?
is that what you were saying?
Bri just te-
You're-
Bri just texted me, "Are you at Pebble today?" on the side because his buddy was down there, maybe needing a caddy. And then Nick's like, Pebble Gate. And I'm like, what's happening at
What
Pebble?
happened at Pebble? That's so good.
18th has finally slid into the ocean.
That's so
That's so good. Wow,
what
Pebblegate.
could happen?
When you said I'm feeling like healthier than I've ever been, I was gonna segue into that because you kept whining that you weren't healthy when we played golf.
Yeah.
Look, you know what? You know what I
Not
just heard a
well.
quote? I just heard a quote from someone that was like, someone was like, "Oh, my foot was blah blah blah. I lost this match because of this." And the guy's like, "Oh, making excuses." And the other guy's like, "Nope, just facts. If I'm out there ready to like playing, that means I'm ready to go. Like that's what it is. Like I thought that was super interesting. Like I love that attitude of like, yeah, deep down you're not 100%, but like you're also out there. So you're kind of
Yeah, I
like
was happy to be out there.
putting yourself like up to that kind of like
I
I'm
interesting.
not worried about it. I'm gonna beat him lots more times this year.
shoot.
See that chart, let's see that graph, dude.
He can't do that in disc golf and golf.
My new irons are coming in 2 weeks.
That doesn't scare
New
me.
irons,
Game
wow.
changer. New wedges, new iron, new 7 wood.
New golf swing, new
No,
mental game,
same beautiful golf swing.
Same.
same rock solid, crystal clear mental game. Crystal, crystal clear.
Bob Rotella saved me.
So good.
Jeremy Colling posted a video of a homage to Bob Rotella. Did you see that?
That's pretty cool.
Hmm.
Rad, yeah.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
Um, I think moving forward, just to touch on it, like I wasn't 100%. I was playing with my dad's buddies and invited Rory to play along, and
Dave
Let
Bezanson.
him finish. Let him finish.
we played the Ford tees at Ansel, which we never do, but because I was
You're both playing the forward tees, though, in fairness. Like
oh for sure, for sure, but we were
anything
like
that favors you.
I was kind of injured. No, it favors Rory. I think so for sure. The long, like
I'm gonna let him finish.
the super longer, the harder the course is, the more it favors me for
Hmm.
sure. If you make the course easier, it brings in, like if we play De La super hard and long, I think Rory has an advantage when it's short and I can make birdies, and then it kind of brings
But
me
like
in.
your wedge game is stronger and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
but when you make the course easier, it's going to make it easier for everyone. Like when it's harder, the best player is going to be better. So, um, back to what I was saying is, so we decided to play the forward tees because was kind of injured. And my question to you, Dave, is that we got there early and we hit range balls and
okay,
warmed up. Now, do you feel that if you've hit range balls and properly warmed up, you are still given a breakfast ball?
I'm the arbiter now.
Well,
I mean, look, I don't know what kind of like back alley dealing kind of bet you guys made back on a cold wintry night in fucking 2009. So I have no idea like what this is. You know what I mean? Like, do you always play with breakfast balls or not? Like,
Kyle knows deep down what it means. I saw him sweating on
do you
80.
play with breakfast balls or not? Like, if you're making bets and it's like, how official is this shit? Then never play
no,
with breakfast balls if you guys are
Dave,
playing golf together.
Dave, he snapped one super left and short, and the other two old guys in the group were like, just hit a breakfast ball.
Breakfast ball.
I was like, we warmed up. If you don't go to the range and you're just teeing off early in the morning, that's the breakfast ball. I was like, we hit the range, we warmed up. There's no breakfast balls. And sure enough, he hit a breakfast ball, made his par. Um, my back got super stiff and I started having some like sciatic nerve stuff, topped a couple drives, was pretty happy just to finish and was just happy to be out there. If every round we play together is gonna be a quote unquote Pebble Beach round, then I'm gonna pick and choose how I'm feeling when we play. Like that wasn't a round where, yeah, I don't know. I think there was a few things, but that's just